Shalom. Kahalo Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Ba'ashim Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them, taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. The brother Yahshua with a quick lesson. Wake me up. This thing is started a while back, all right? The days of trouble have already started. We're going to watch a little video that goes back like 3 weeks. Start right here at Zechariah 8 and 10. For before these days there was no hire for man. All right. Well, you know that the jobs are gone right now. Nor any hire for beast. Neither was there any place to him that went out or came in because of the affliction. For I set all men against Salakia. For I set all men, every one against his neighbor. All right. Let's get one more. Let's go to Second Esdras 15, I believe. Let's see. Let's just go right here. And then we'll come back to this. So this is Second Esdras 15 and 19. All right. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Should have started here. Started 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. People are afraid right now because of the stories that are going on out here. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with a sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right, now I put up that Homestead Heart video last week sometime. Now it's kind of making the rounds, but I saw this and wow, okay. So this is Fox 4, Dallas, Fort Worth, right? November 17th. This is 3 weeks ago. Today's the 15th. This is a month ago. All right. 4 teens murdered, Dallas 60-year-old in Costco parking lot. Affidavits say. What is significant about Costco parking lot? All right. Well, let's watch this.
Records show the 4 capital murder suspects arrested for last night in a Costco parking lot.
Look at the
Northeast
picture.
Dallas.
Look at the picture. What is this? Old man had just stocked up. Look at this. He's fitting all of this shit, Salakia, in the back of the SUV. Look at all this. So he's a target. Okay? He's a target. Got the Pop-Tarts on the ground. Look at this. So the kids ran up on the target. You know, the old man was like, fuck that, Salakia. No, I'm not giving you my food. They had to cap him. Or they felt like they had to. They shot the old man, and then they couldn't even get the booty. They had to leave. All right? The love of many is waxing cold out here. Look at this. Look at that. Now, did they go to Michael Kors? Did they go to May Company? Did they go to Macy's and snatch and grab jewelry and computer goods, iPhones and iPads and iWatches, large screen TVs. Were they still in Jordans? No, they were hungry. And they were doing other crimes too, but for the lack of bread, right? That inner city thing, right? Where's it going to start? Where is the mayhem going to? It's going to start with the have-nots. Inner city Jakes are going to go out and do what the hell they got to do. This was a month ago. How come this ain't making the rounds? This is in Dallas, not in California. All right. Homestead Hart was talking about what was going on in California. Well, a month ago, right, they're showing this on the news. Not a rumor, not a report of what's going on. This is showing. We're at Costco, waiting, lying in wait, in the cut, looking for targets. This is the best target. He was alone. He had all of this shit. They were ready to load it up. Probably had a truck, right? They had to get the hell out of there. They had to leave. They didn't even, all they got was a body. All right, so let's watch this.
Arrested for last night's murder of a man in a Costco parking lot in Northeast Dallas are all young. Somebody under 17 years old, a 17-year-old girl, a 17-year-old boy, and a 19-year-old young man. They're all charged with capital murder, but the arrest warrant affidavit says the juvenile is the one who fatally shot 60-year-old Ali Elbana during an attempted robbery. While
Ali got laid down. You know it was Jake. All right, when they get into the names, you can quickly discern there's some Jakes.
Anna was loading his Suburban, and police say two of the suspects admitted to committing several other crimes yesterday. So the accused shooter is the person younger than 17. We don't know the age. They are withholding the suspects' mugshots because of those other investigations. Fox 4 Stephen Dow has the murder investigation and how the suspects were caught. Stephen.
Steve, a lot to unpack here tonight. The family of Ali Elbana is respectfully asking for privacy tonight. Court documents show that the suspects who attempted
Ali sounds like Ishmael, doesn't it?
to rob and eventually kill him are involved in other robberies that also happened yesterday.
Jake is out there doing what the hell he's got to do. And nobody is looking at it. They're not looking at, well, we done came into Jacob's trouble. It's going to start with Jake, who is at the bottom of the totem pole. They ain't handing out no more money. There ain't no jobs out there, right? But see, and we'll look at the comments here too. But everybody's like, oh, they're bad kids and da 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 da. Hey, everybody's gonna, as soon as there's no food at no grocery store, they go into your house. This is the early stage of hunger, all right? The early stage of famine, right? It's already a famine in the inner city with Jake. They ain't got no money, no food, all right? Getting cut back, getting kicked out. No moratorium, all right, on rent or whatever. These fools are doing what they got to do already. This happened a month ago.
We are learning more about the circumstances leading up to the murder of 60-year-old Ali Elbana, who was shot and killed in a northeast Dallas Costco parking lot Tuesday night. Dallas police say Elbana was loading his Suburban with items he just bought when four people in a pickup truck pulled up and tried to rob him.
Pickup.
Investigators say a juvenile shooter hit Elbana with one fatal shot. A family spokesperson says the family wants privacy at this time. One family member asking for prayers in a Facebook post saying, quote, "My dear uncle Ali Elbana passed away. Please make dua for our brothers and his family during this time, and may God grant him the highest level of paradise." Public records show Elbana as the owner of an Arlington wholesale business and has multiple children. The arrest warrant affidavit says prior to the shooting, Dallas police were looking for the same suspects from another armed robbery. The documents say they stole two cell phones by holding up two females at gunpoint, and that the robbery victims tracked the location of their phones to North Park Center, and gave police a description of the robbers. The suspects were also seen on surveillance video at the mall. One woman had a purple wig and was with three other males. Investigators say the suspects were driving a newer stolen black Ford pickup truck like the one witnesses saw at Costco.
It sounds like Jake is doing whatever the hell he got to do to survive. Right? Stupid shit. GTA, armed robbery, wow, murder. You see where this thing is going?
Dallas police asked the media to not show the suspects' mugshots because it may hinder an ongoing investigation for other crimes. Court documents say the suspect description was passed on to patrol officers who found the stolen pickup truck in an apartment complex that police did not name. They found the juvenile there and 17-year-old Janiyah Lashav Miller.
Janiyah Lavernius. Okay, that's Jake.
In possession of the stolen phones. They call the girl an accomplice and say in the affidavit Miller admitted to being the getaway driver during the murder at Costco. Officers also found 17-year-old James Level. The affidavit says Level admitted to being involved and owning the gun the juvenile used to kill Elvana, and admitted the group of four committed two other robberies Tuesday, and that the wallet of the owner of the stolen Ford pickup truck was still in Level's pocket.
It's Bonnie and Clyde out here.
19-year-old Jacoby Bryce Tatum was also arrested at the apartments. Tatum did not confess to anything, but the affidavit says the two 17-year-olds told police Tatum was an accomplice in all the crimes Tuesday. Now, Dallas police did not give any on-camera statement about this murder and the other crimes involved in this, only sending a press release. According to court documents, according to jail information, actually, we don't know the bond amount for the juvenile, but for all the others who were named in that story, bond was set at $500,000. In that Facebook post from the family member, it says that the funeral for Elvana will be later this week.
Well, there it is. Okay, this has already taken place. So lucky this is going to go off. Still going to go off, I know it. Just
Me has seen the father.
oh, that's me. All right, so let's get out of there. Get a couple of precepts and get out. All right, so hey, the love of many. Let's get that. I knew it was there. Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. We clearly see that. Jake is out there doing what the hell they got to do to live another day. All right. Let's get Isaiah 18. Come on. Here we go. Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay? All right. Let's go back to Second Ezra's real quick. We'll close out with this. Start at 14, we'll read all the way down. 2 Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, And men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right. So, hey, be circumspect, head on a swivel, and all that good stuff. All right. I hope that the elect were edified. And with that, we'll say shalom.